Okay, so hello everybody. I'm here with Andrew.
Hi.
And we've gotten a ton of questions about these lights and how to recreate them. And so I have no idea how to explain these angles, so I'm pulling in Andrew, who's one of our worship leaders, but also a gifted carpenter. Woodcrafter?
That's a stretch. I'm a hobbyist.
Hobbyist. But again, I know I love the style of this light, so you can see it hung from here and at this angle. And we built 4 3-footers. This is 3 foot from this corner to this corner. And then also 2 4-footers and threaded in a light. Andrew, though, was at the shop helping explain all these angles.
Yeah.
So can you explain whether it's a 3-foot light, a 2-foot light, or a 5-foot light?
I don't know if I'll be able to explain that actually.
Andrew is saying that this angle is the same.
Yeah. So I didn't end up building all these. I helped the guy that did build these, who is actually a gifted carpenter.
Yes.
I am not that, but I'm terrible at math, so some of these I may say some words wrong, but it'll give you an idea of what was going on. So I was not a part of the process of figuring out how big each triangle needs to be for it to be 3 feet tall. But I was a part of the process of figuring out how this all came together as far as the angles. So every single one of these triangles, every single angle is the same on the triangle. So let's
put it upright. Put it like this.
Let's look at this triangle. This one right here. So every single angle, just looking head on to the triangle, is the same. So triangle 180 degrees, you want it all to be the same, which means each angle is 60 degrees, okay, in total, each one of these. Which means when you're cutting the boards that we put together for this, you're cutting that angle in half. So you're doing 30 degrees instead of 60. That way the angle comes together as 60 degrees. So that's what you do just to do that, and that's with the plain boards. The part that was hard for us to figure out was the angle at which to cut the inside bevel.
Yeah, right. Are these 2 different triangles? Like
yeah.
This triangle is next to this triangle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like if you look at this one, this triangle right here, where it's flat, that is one triangle. The one above it that you see right here that's at an angle from it is another triangle.
Tip it a little down, yeah.
See that? So these 2 triangles coming together, that's the part that we were trying to figure out. Every single one of these triangles is the same. And in every aspect, which is what makes this possible.
I think you built...
It was me.
I think you built 24 triangles and then stuck them together.
We did. So like, is that how many faces on here?
5, 10, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe there were 10. 20.
We should have counted all these things before we did this.
And if you look at the full blog post, you'll see that there are 10 around the middle, 5 on top, 5 on the bottom.
Right. Okay, so every single one of the squares, or every one of the triangles, is exactly the same. So when we figured out the bevel angle, we ended up finding out that it's 22.5 degree bevel, which means that on the inside. Okay, I wish that we had like a plain triangle to show you, but basically what I'm trying to explain is that when you had the triangle itself, on the back side or on the inside of the globe here, there is a angle that's cut, or a bevel that's cut on the edges of all of the triangles. And that angle needs to be in total 22.5 degrees. So you're cutting that in half. And you can be really close, and no saw is going to be, unless you have really great equipment, you're not going to get it exactly correct.
When we're done here, we'll get the camera in and just show you the inside.
Right. But that means every triangle was made with the same length of boards put together, and then every inside edge of every single triangle on all the edges was cut the same way. That way it all fit together, if that makes any sense. It's an attempt.
So we think you should go and make these.
It's a lot of experimenting. You're not going to get it the first time. I wouldn't try gluing up the first time.
Oh, good.
Of course, the cleanest way to put this together would be to do glue on all the inside edges. But you probably messed something up, just like we did. which means that gluing up is just going to get frustrating. I would do it with nails first or a nail gun, just to try on your first one. Once you get it, then you can start being more accurate and do the glue up.
Okay, lastly, what type of wood is this?
I think this was alder.
Okay.
These are really heavy. It's a lot of wood, so you need to use a light wood. Pine, alder, anything like that. Don't try to use a hardwood.
If you're using it in your house, try to go for lighter wood.
Oh, even if you're trying to use it in your church, these were
very
behemoths.
heavy.
And we have bigger ones than this. So,
but we actually hung it by cabling to bear some of that weight. Good.
So there you go.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah.
And next we will take the camera and get inside.
Totes.